Snappers! Today I want to talk to you about something that is extremely important. It is called historical thinking skills. I want to teach you how to think like a historian would do. There are a few skills that we're going to talk about today. The first one is called sourcing. With sourcing, we want to think about what is the source of that document. Basically, before you read the document, ask yourself, who wrote this? What is their name? What is the author's perspective? What is their background? Where are they from? What do they think about? What do they care about? What do they believe? Why was it written? What is its purpose? We also want to think about when was it written? The date, the year. Where was it written? Where was the author when he or she wrote it? And is it reliable? Can you trust it? Why or why not? We also are going to think about contextualization. This word, contextualization, means when and where was the document created? In what context? What was happening around it? What was different then and what was the same? Why might the circumstances in which the document was created affect its content? And the last word is the corroboration. It's a tough word to say. Corroboration. Try it with me. Corroboration. Corroboration. It means to think about what other documents might say. Can you trust the other documents? Look at more than one place. Do the documents agree? If not, why not? What are the other possible documents? And what documents are most reliable? If you think about corroboration, if you think about contextualization, if you think about sourcing, you will be on your way to becoming a historian. We often think about history textbooks as being the #1 source for learning about a subject. However, history textbooks come from all different places. We want to think about the source of the... Wait, how did that one get here? We want to think about the source of all of those documents. There are many different versions of U.S. history textbooks. When we open them up and look inside, we want to think about this page right here and consider the year that they were created, who wrote them, when was it written, where was it written, why was it written, what was the author's perspective. Each of these textbooks will have a page that is going to tell you that information. They often also have the program author. You can read about the person, find out who else was contributing to writing this textbook, and other scholars, perhaps. We can then consider where they came from, what their background is, and what their perspective is. So even though we have these textbooks, and these encyclopedias, and these dictionaries, and these... this one doesn't look too reliable. No, this is not a reliable source. We can look at these textbooks and determine whether we trust them or not. If we were to look at one subject, for instance, slavery in the United States, each of these textbooks will talk about slavery in some way. We look at the source and the background to determine what we believe is the truth. That is the act of sourcing and corroboration, to compare the information from one source to the other.